Listen closely, because not everyone can receive these words. The fact that you are here reading this message is no accident. God is sending you an urgent call. The entire plan you once built has collapsed. What you thought was certain no longer exists. God is saying, I am no longer concerned with the old path. This is not just a warning, it is a radical shift. A new door is about to open, and your life will never be the same. Dreams, expectations, and familiar routines are being wiped away to make room for a destiny completely different from anything you've imagined. You are about to be entrusted with a new assignment, one that goes far beyond every limit you ever thought possible. He knows you're exhausted, that you've endured loss and waited far too long. But the season of waiting is over. Before you move forward, pause and take a small step of faith. Like this message, subscribe so we can reach our goal of 1,000 people, and comment with the number 999 as a sign of faith. This plan carries divine weight and calls you to walk in absolute trust. God is moving swiftly. If you are not ready, you could miss the moments designed specifically for you. He is calling you to rise, to let go of doubt, to leave disappointment behind. This is the moment everything has been leading to. The old path has ended. God is rewriting the entire story of your life, and this time He will finish it. Imagine a master architect tearing down an old, crumbling building brick by brick, then constructing something entirely new, far beyond what you could envision. The road you once clung to now lies in ashes. God's vision is nothing like what you expected, and He is rewriting your story with bold, deliberate strokes. It may shake you, even scare you, because the plans you held so tightly have been cast aside without hesitation. But this is His mercy, a sign that the pain, the delays, and the long seasons of disappointment are about to end. A divine shaking is coming, and nothing can stop it. The only question is, will you surrender control and trust the hand of the Creator? What was once familiar is fading. The future you imagined, the dreams you held on to, all will be rewritten in an instant. God is opening a brilliant new path filled with unimaginable promises. Remember how Israel left slavery overnight, or how David went from shepherd to king. Your story is stepping into that same territory where faith rises above reason. What seems like chaos is actually strategic design. A wave of blessings is approaching, bringing not only changes in circumstances, finances, and status, but also the revival of your spirit, the awakening of purpose, and the fulfillment of destiny. Some challenges may be bitter, but they will shape you into your strongest self. The season of delay is over, and God is accelerating His plans for your life right now. Imagine a storm raging for days, thick, dark clouds, winds howling, and then suddenly the sky tears open with blinding flashes of lightning. That is exactly how God is moving right now. Powerful, undeniable, and completely unstoppable. This is no longer the time for hesitation or waiting. This is the moment to release control and let Him take the lead. Your role is not to strain for control, but to learn, trust, and surrender in stillness. Faith in action is the greatest strength you can offer right now. God is ready to reverse every circumstance, rewriting every detail of your life with astonishing precision. The question is, are you willing to let Him lead? If your heart is heavy with loss, disappointment, or exhaustion, remember, God sees it all. He knows every tear, every lonely night, every broken promise you've carried. But your story is not over. In fact, it is about to turn a brand new page. The very hardships you've endured will become the foundation for your coming redemption and breakthrough. Think of Joseph, once a forgotten slave, later the leader of a nation. Your pain is being transformed into the launching pad for your own victory. This rebuilding is not failure, it is a divine upgrade. The old dreams were only preparation for a deeper, greater mission aligned with your true destiny. It will require courage, faith, and perseverance, but the reward will exceed every expectation. A life shaped by purpose and fulfillment only God can give. Get ready for a journey that will redefine everything. Letting go of plans and dreams you've clung to may feel disorienting. Yet sometimes what we thought was best is not what God had in store for us. He is closing a door you thought was everything so He can open one leading to a destiny far beyond your imagination. Clinging to the old future only keeps you trapped in delay and disappointment. Now, a new call is sounding, inviting you forward. This path isn't just a restart, it is stepping into the fullness God designed for you all along. Look at history. Prophets, leaders, and heroes often lost everything before their true destiny unfolded. God's plan was always bigger than they imagined. The same is true for you. The old future may have collapsed, but what's coming is revolutionary and sacred. Picture yourself standing at the crossroads of time, with the next 15 days rewriting your entire story. This is not a slow change, but a divine acceleration sweeping across every area of your life, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly or a seed bursting to life in the perfect storm. These days will hold destined moments, unexpected opportunities, and divine encounters designed to stretch you, enlarge your vision, and reveal God's power in ways you've never seen. Each moment carries His purpose, timing, and promise. Your job is to stay alert, steadfast, and ready when the time comes. Within these 15 elements lie 3 pivotal moments with the power to transform your life completely. These are not ordinary opportunities, they are divine appointments, intersections where heaven meets earth, guaranteeing breakthrough. When they come, they require immediate action, no hesitation. Think of them as a train arriving exactly on time. Miss it, and you may not know when the next one comes. These moments may appear as an unexpected invitation, a life-changing meeting, or even an event that seems random, yet they are perfectly orchestrated to launch you into a brand new season. Your task is to recognize these moments and agree to step into them, even if they bring fear or confusion. Remember Esther, who became queen at just the right time to save her people, or Peter, who dared to step out onto the water at a single call. These are moments like that, doors opening for you to rise and step into what God has prepared. Do not let fear paralyze you. In this season, God's voice and signs will become so clear they cannot be mistaken. You will see His signals through scripture, prayer, dreams, or seemingly chance encounters that compel you to change direction. They are never random. This is His personal guidance for your life. Sometimes these signs come like hidden treasures, financial provision, unexpected help, or open doors appearing right when you need them most. Like manna in the wilderness or the miracles of old, they are divine gifts arranged to equip you for your new mission. Receive them with gratitude and wisdom, for they are the foundation for the transformation ahead. The abundance coming will not only change your personal life, but will also make you a source of blessing for many others. Prepare for an increase so great it seems beyond reality, because God's generosity knows no limits. Often, the road to glory is paved with trials. His plan frequently calls you to walk through the fire before entering the season of victory. The coming events may shake your heart, test your faith, and at times make you feel like you might break. But hold fast to hope. This is not the end. On the other side of the pain lies extraordinary elevation. Remember Joseph, betrayed and imprisoned, yet he became second in command over Egypt. Or David, once despised and hunted, finally anointed king. Your path bears the same marks. Pain does not destroy your destiny. It refines you for the greater mission ahead. Prepare your mind and heart for these turbulent moments. They may come suddenly, bringing shocks you never expected, yet their purpose is always tied to God's divine arrangement. These storms are the launch pads lifting you to heights far beyond your former dreams. Not every step in God's plan unfolds in public. Often, the most crucial stages happen in silence, like Moses in Midian before leading his people out of Egypt, or Jesus in the wilderness before his ministry began. It is in these hidden seasons that your character is forged and your vision expanded. Even if you cannot yet see the full picture, trust that God is moving swiftly and precisely. The next 15 days will be pivotal, the time when everything He promised begins to take shape. The preparation you make within today will determine how you step into the new season, with confidence, strength, and divine purpose. Are you ready for the extraordinary ahead? The transformation is already underway, and God's voice is ringing clear, urging you forward. The old plans that once felt safe have ended. This is not just a gentle reminder, but a decisive call for you to be ready for a complete rebuilding. Every familiar anchor from the past is being removed to make way for a brand new beginning. This change may leave you feeling confused or even fearful because it comes with intense emotional tremors, but in reality, God is clearing away the ruins, the outdated dreams, and the expectations that once held you back. It is a sacred act of preparation, creating space for the new to emerge. He is not destroying to abandon you in the ashes. He is leading you into a place of purpose, power, and new life. Think of this as a pruning season, painful yet necessary to bring about a far greater harvest. This is the time to embrace the discomfort, to learn the art of letting go, and to trust that what God is doing far exceeds your present understanding. Open your heart and be ready for the changes ahead. Do not return to the past or to old patterns that no longer have a place in your new future. When every familiar blueprint collapses, it may feel like chaos, but this is the very beginning of a divine masterpiece. God, the master architect, is reshaping your life with a bold, new vision. A vision aimed not only at success, but at fulfilling a destiny that will impact generations. Remember Noah, who abandoned the old world and built the ark in faith, even though he had never seen rain. In the same way, the new blueprint for your life requires total obedience and trust, because its true beauty lies in the promise and transforming power God has already prepared. Though the final picture is still hidden, every stroke God carves into your life carries hope, meaning, and divine grace. What was broken is not the end. It is the starting point for a masterpiece only His hands can build. Strengthen your spirit, for the next 15 days will unveil things that will leave you in awe beyond anything your mind can imagine. This is not an empty promise, but heaven's guarantee of a breakthrough, a release from every limitation you once thought was unshakable. Picture the historic moments when God moved in power, the Red Sea splitting for His people to cross, the walls of Jericho crumbling at a shout, Lazarus stepping out of the tomb. With that same power, the next 15 days will bring unexpected, rapid, undeniable shifts. This is the moment for your mind and heart to align with God, ready for the change that may unsettle you, yet usher in a glorious new chapter. The coming days will turn trials into testimonies and long seasons of waiting into resounding victories. You must stay alert to hear His call so you do not miss this appointed time. Transformation is drawing near, bringing a future far greater than anything you've ever imagined. The waiting, tiring, and marked by doubts at times, is about to end as divine timing and grace converge to open the door to breakthrough. Just as Hannah waited patiently before receiving her miracle, your prayers will also be answered in a way that is powerful and undeniable. This season marks the shift from waiting to victory, where faith becomes reality and dreams come true. Your time has come, and God is declaring the beginning of a new chapter filled with triumph. The pain, the brokenness, and the battles that seemed endless have served their purpose, but they no longer have the right to define your story. A season of healing, restoration, and joy is opening, far beyond the trials you've endured. Picture the Israelites, after years of slavery, finally being led out of Egypt, their long and painful journey ending in complete freedom. Your path has been stained with hardship, but now God is preparing to lead you into the promised land of peace and abundance. The end of suffering is no longer a distant hope, but a certain promise for those who trust in His timing. This new season brings healing both to the soul and the spirit. Old wounds will be mended, broken dreams will be resurrected, and your heart will find peace. When you look back, you will see that every trial was necessary preparation for this glorious moment. Sometimes, to open a new chapter, God will change the direction and even the mission of your life. What you once thought was your greatest goal may no longer fit the new season. God is designing a fresh, unique mission crafted specifically for this time. It may call you out of your comfort zone into places you never imagined, yet it will align perfectly with the gifts, experiences, and destiny He has prepared for you. Think of Paul, once a persecutor, who became the apostle bringing the gospel to the nations. His transformation was powerful and full of purpose, expanding his influence far beyond what anyone could have imagined. Your life is being reshaped in the same way. The blank pages of your future are about to be filled with stories of victory, restoration, and success. Former obstacles will become launching pads. The next 15 days are a critical season of preparation, where 15 divine keys will be unlocked, bringing opportunities, blessings, and breakthroughs in every area: relationships, finances, career, and spiritual life. Your readiness today will determine how fully you step into the new season. Some keys will lead you into financial prosperity, while others will open doors to new relationships, leadership opportunities, and special favor. Each key is part of a greater plan, guiding you toward a life filled with meaning, peace, and power that God has prepared. To fully access the power of these keys, you will need persistent prayer, sharp discernment, and unshakable faith. It is essential to recognize the moment when a key is given to you and to use it at the right time and place to unlock the blessing waiting for you. Along this journey, there will be 3 golden moments perfectly orchestrated by God to lift you to new heights. They may come as challenges or unexpected opportunities, but each carries a divine purpose. Recognizing and acting on them promptly will open doors to greater prosperity, influence, and authority. These moments are not random. They are sacred appointments designed specifically for you. In this season, God will also speak to you through unmistakable signs. It might be a sudden insight during prayer, a profound dream, a trustworthy prophecy, or a striking event that captures your attention. These signals are like guiding lights, leading you through the chaos and keeping you aligned with His plan. Cultivating inner stillness is key to hearing and clearly understanding these instructions. Moreover, divine provision will come unexpectedly, transforming financial situations you once thought were stuck. This supply may arrive anonymously or through channels you never anticipated as a direct answer to your persistent prayers. God is not only meeting your needs, but preparing you to expand your influence and generosity. Finally, a great promotion is waiting for you, a leap from obscurity into a position of influence and authority, just like David or Esther in the Bible. This shift will not come by personal striving, but by divine orchestration, opening doors you once thought were impossible to pass through.